Hey guys, my name's Julia. For those of you who don't know me, I'm an intern at Ohio Guidestone. Some of you guys have gotten to know me, but some of you don't. I thought for today we could just talk about some self-care, especially like during this time. I think it's really easy for us to forget to like take care of ourselves at the end of the day, but some of those things can be like really stress relieving. So I thought today I would teach us how to make a lip scrub. During that, I would put a face mask on. So we have a couple masks. I think I'm gonna go with the gold one. And you can get these at like Target, Walmart, like they're very cheap. I think you can get them for like $1. But they're really awesome. And they like, these ones are not the sheet ones. They're like a actual mask that I'll get to put on. Before I do that, I should probably put up my hair. Okay. So yeah, just squeeze it out. I think that it's really important to do things that you enjoy. So some things that I enjoy is just skincare. And so especially during this time, I just like to take time to still do things like my makeup and like go outside. But yeah, if you guys like this, you should definitely let me know like in the comments, like things that you enjoy to do. I was thinking that we could do like a 5-part series on self-care, and we could talk about like some hygiene tips, just ways we can take care of ourselves. So if you guys have any like specific things that you like me to show you, I can do that. The cool thing too is you normally don't use it all, so I'll get to save this. Okay, so today we're gonna do a lip scrub. Especially like during the winter and summer, I mean, your lips get like super chapped. So I thought that this would be cool. Okay, so this is like really easy. You can switch out some of the ingredients and do something like this at home. So the first thing it calls for is sugar. It can be brown sugar, any type of like granulated, like something that is like has that texture and stuff. That's gonna be kind of like the main like purpose of our lip scrub. So it says 2 tablespoons. Just in case you guys don't know, 3 teaspoons is equivalent to a tablespoon. But also you can kind of just eye this. It's not, doesn't need to be like super specific. It just depends on how much that you want. So there's that. And then it calls for a tablespoon of coconut oil or olive oil. I don't have coconut oil, but I do have olive oil. So you can find this like just in cooking. Yeah, and if you do have coconut oil and like it's not liquid, you can just heat it up in the microwave for like 30 seconds and it'll turn it into a liquid. So there's that. Yeah, I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit. Okay, and then it calls for 1/2 teaspoon of honey. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit in to our teaspoon. And it'll kind of have like this like kind of consistency. Since I use olive oil, it gives it that like yellowish color, but you can use other things. And then, so it calls for like essential oils. So if you guys don't have this, like you can use other things. This kind of just gives it that flavor, honestly. So I have lavender, orange, and peppermint. And I think I'm gonna go with peppermint. So I'm not a huge fan of lavender, but lavender is like stress relieving. So if you're feeling really stressed, definitely go for lavender. And it just takes a couple of drops. Essential oil is like very strong. And then the last thing it calls for is like vanilla extract. So if you don't have this, it's not a big deal. Again, it's kind of just like the flavor and stuff, like gives it like a better smell. Also, quick tip, vanilla is super strong, so it does not call for a lot. You really only need like a couple drops and stuff. So be really careful if you like do decide to use this important because it's very strong. So it just needs a little bit, and then I'm just gonna stir it up. And you can always add like more sugar, like more stuff. The biggest thing that makes like a lip scrub is really the sugar. And then you could put like dyes in this, like to make it like a specific color. I'm gonna add a little bit more sugar. Okay. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. And it'll kind of, here, I'll show you guys. It'll kind of look like this. So So mine's like turned out yellow because of the olive oil and stuff, but it'll just be like that kind of consistency. And then you can put this in like any type of like Tupperware, and then just take a little bit and kind of roll it around to exfoliate. And the cool thing about this is it's completely edible, so you don't have to feel bad if you get some in your mouth. I kind of just leave that on for a couple minutes and roll it around, kind of allow it to just do its thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And by this time, you can take off your face mask, start like just, you know, feel fresh, revitalized. So yeah, this is just a couple things I like to do when I'm like in self-care. And yep, now I'll just take it off. And I normally like to put chapstick on, so Burt's Bees is my go-to. Then I get to feel fresh and keep going on with my day. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this video, and I can make more. I'm thinking next week we could do a DIY face mask if you guys are interested, and maybe we could go over like some hygiene and like beauty tips the following week. So if you guys have any ideas, feel free to let me know. And just to add, I have like a bowl of water here, so I'm just gonna start taking this off. It's been about 10 minutes. So face mask can stay on for about 10 to 15 minutes. So, but no worries if it stays on like longer than that. If you do feel like your skin's feeling irritated and stuff, you can always test your face mask like on the corner of your skin or like on a different patch of skin, like your arm. Because if you do have like sensitive skin, it could affect that. So my skin's a little bit sensitive, so I always have to be careful, especially because like my face gets really red after I like mess around with it. So just some good tips to remember, just like that. Thanks guys.